I wanted to know which denim brands are actually selling in 2026. So I analyzed thousands of Poshmark listings and filtered to items that sold for over $50. The result? 10 denim brands that kept popping up over and over in my research. For each brand on this list, I'm going to share what the retail value is in terms of resale value, what's the range, and what are the most popular styles if there's a particular style I notice that sells really well. I will also include pictures of the tags for all of these brands. When you see them, your brain will automatically go, I think I've seen this before. Maybe it's worth looking up. These brands all have really high demand. People are searching for them, but there's a low quantity of inventory available on Poshmark. These are not the brands that everyone always talks about, and I actually have not personally sold any of these brands yet either. Without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome to my personal BOLO list for 2026 in the denim category, built entirely from resale data. The first BOLO denim brand on my list is called Beyond 9. Now, this is a super cool brand. It's based in the UK. The premise of the brand is that women's bodies go through a lot of changes throughout their lives, especially during pregnancy, hence the Beyond 9 brand name, referring to 9 months of pregnancy, and that our clothes should be able to fit with us through these different seasons of life. These pants retail for between 130 to 165 pounds, which equates to about 175 to 220 US dollars. And when I was looking at recently sold listings, I found that these jeans sell from anywhere between $60 to $180, which is pretty insane. They really hold their value. I also checked to see what the inventory was like on Poshmark, and at the time that I looked, there were only 2 active listings in my size, and there were dozens of sold listings. That's just in my size, but I actually think that that's a better way to kind of look at inventory when you're considering how much is currently available on Poshmark, because obviously not every size is going to fit every person. So actually just picking one size can kind of give you a picture of, wow, there's really not a lot to choose from if I was looking for a pair of pants from this brand. And of course, whenever there is low supply and high demand, the resale value is always just going to be better. So this is a great brand to look out for. Any of the linen pants or really any of the denim styles, especially the barrel jeans, sell for those top tier price points. But really all of the pants from this brand seem to resell really well. Brand number 2 is Les Bons Shop. It's making me feel like Emily in Paris. Les Bons Shop means the good shop, and despite the name, it's actually a US-based brand based in Los Angeles. And really the focus is on good quality clothing. They sell in very limited quantities, so things sell out a lot and then they will restock and sell more. It's sort of their way to fight the overconsumption and waste that a lot of retail companies have. They also offer no sales or discounts because they say that their clothes are always priced at the best possible price. This type of business model obviously just is really appealing from a resale perspective because the limited quantities mean that not everyone's going to be able to get their hands on the things that they want, which ups the resale value of those items. Because they offer no sales or discounts, people who may not be able to afford the brand at full price will be looking for discounted options on the secondhand market. All of their jeans on their website retail for 125 US dollars, and they resell for anywhere between $50 to $120, even sometimes more for new with tags items. Their most popular style by far is the Arc pants, which are sort of like a barrel jean, but they're made of a heavyweight canvas material instead of actually made of denim. They do, of course, also make denim, which is why it's on this list, but that is a style of pants that I would definitely be on the lookout for. The third brand on my BOLO list for 2026 is Dala. This is a relatively new brand. It was founded in just 2023, so it's barely 3 years old. And as a result of this, there's actually not a lot of data available on Poshmark for this brand yet. The pants do retail in the UK for 230 pounds, which equates to about 310 US dollars. This makes it a little bit more of a risk, but I did see sold pairs of jeans from $110 to $130. So I definitely think it's worth picking up if you can find it. The most popular styles for this brand are any of their rigid denim, so not like stretch denim. I don't even know if they sell stretch denim, to be honest, but the rigid style of denim is really what they're known for. This brand is very small and it's based in London, and they actually don't ship to the US, which makes it, again, a really attractive brand for resale because getting your hands on it over here is very challenging. A very different type of brand comes in at number 4. It's called Neely Lotan. Neely is a designer. She's based in New York City, and her brand has been around since 2003. It's really all about clean, sophisticated, functional style. Neely has said that she's inspired by women who have a strong sense of personal style, and jeans from this brand retail from $410 to $450. There's also a line of Neely Lotan for Target, so definitely be careful when you're picking this brand up and make sure that it's not the Target collab, because I was noticing that that one really does not resell for much. Her jeans will resell anywhere from $100 to $255. And the most popular style right now is the Sean jean, which is a barrel style of jean. You'll kind of notice that that is a theme across a lot of these brands, that the barrel jean style is just really trending right now. So of course, if you can find that in the thrift stores, that's what you should focus on sourcing. With this brand, since it has been around since 2003, I would be really careful about the style that you're picking up. Because if you are able to find this brand and it's in a skinny jean style, or it's a really old style from 2005, 2006, that's just not on trend right now, you might have a really hard time selling it. Keep in mind with all of this that these are brands to look out for, but that doesn't mean that you should necessarily pick up every piece from this brand without considering comparable sold items and doing your own research. I just like to mention that because without a doubt, whenever I post BOLO brand videos, I always get someone in the comments saying, well, I haven't ever had luck selling this brand. Of course, I can never know what exactly they were trying to sell from this brand, but I have a hunch that it probably just isn't the most desirable style. My motto as a reseller in general is that style comes before literally everything else. Style comes before brand, style comes before color, before material, before anything. I think I've made my point. I will get off my soapbox now. Number 5 on my list is Doen. Doen is sold at retailers like Nordstrom and Net-a-Porter. They retail for around $228 to $268. And their most popular style are the maritime jeans, which have sort of those patch pockets. The resale value for this brand ranges from $50 to $150. And some styles can even exceed $150, but solidly over $100 for their most popular styles, like the maritime jeans. This was another one where when I looked, there were only roughly 50 active listings on Poshmark in my size. And that was for jeans of all different styles, so every single cut of jeans. And there were hundreds and hundreds of solds in my size. So it's another one that has a really high sell-through rate and low inventory, high demand. Number 6 on my list is Ruti. Ruti is a brand that was founded in 2009 by Ruti Zisser. And I found this on the website. I thought this was really cool. Their only 3 rules for all the clothes that they sell is that it has to be cool, it has to be flattering, and it has to be practical. And I feel like we should all treat our wardrobes with these 3 principles in mind. When I looked, there were only 3 available listings in my size and 25 plus that had sold. So again, that low inventory, high demand. The jeans from this brand retail for between $259 and $279, and the resale value is solidly in the $50 to $100 range. The most popular style from this brand also appears to be their barrel jeans, so not surprising, but worth mentioning. Number 7 is A Piece Apart. I really love the concept of this brand. It was basically founded with the intention of being a brand that you could build your entire capsule wardrobe out of. It's clothing designed for intentional wardrobe mixing, and the idea is that everything in their collection could be mixed and matched with each other. You could all pack it in a suitcase for a vacation and it would all go together. Their motto for their brand is, can she wear it at least once a week? And that's how they decide if a piece should be added to their collection. So I just really love that. I think that's such a great idea. It was founded in 2008, so it's been around for a while. And the jeans retail for anywhere from $245 to $345, and resale ranges from $80 to $200 to even more than $200 for certain styles, and especially if your jeans are new with tags. This brand is also sold on Shopbop and Neiman Marcus, and the most popular style is the Renee Kick Flare jeans. These are the ones that sell the most. Number 8 is Amo. And yes, that's amo as in love in Spanish. This is another brand that was founded in LA. It was founded in 2014, and it was originally only had 4 styles available for sale. Since then, it's definitely expanded a lot more. These jeans are sold on Revolve, so they're definitely very trendy. But I will say that when I was looking at solds, the comps can really vary depending on style. So again, leave those skinny jeans behind if you find this brand and pick up the baggy or looser fitting styles only. The resale for the more popular styles is really in the range from $50 to $180. I know that these ranges are also kind of crazy, but it really depends on style. It depends on if the item's new with tags or if it's defective. It's impossible to fully tell why some pairs of jeans are selling for $50 and some are selling for $180. It also depends on the seller. So it could be that some sellers just are fine with getting a quick flip and selling a pair of jeans for $50, which you can do a lot faster than if you're waiting for someone to come that's willing to pay you $180 for a pair of jeans. There's so many different factors that go into play. When I was looking for brands to put on this list, I was looking for brands that were consistently selling for $50 or more, not like a one-off random, sometimes a pair of Zara jeans can sell for $50, but on average, they're not going to sell for that much. So this was really an experiment in which are the brands that will consistently command this higher price point versus the ones that maybe it's more of a one-off. Brand number 9 on my BOLO list for 2026 is called Still Here. This brand is truly fascinating to me. It was founded in 2018 and it quickly became like a cult favorite among celebrities. Hailey Bieber and Emma Chamberlain have been seen wearing these pants. Their most popular styles are jeans that don't have like a waistband. They do, but it's like really thin. It's not a traditional, waistband with a button or a zipper. It's just, it kind of looks almost like braid at the waistband. I'll definitely insert a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. Those are their most popular styles. And the most popular jeans that they sell by far are these sport jeans, which I'm going to insert a picture of. These will sell for $310 plus, which is pretty crazy because these pants originally retail for between $280 to $325. So these really hold their resale value. Some of the other styles sell for anywhere between $60 to $240. So definitely worth looking out for with all the different kind of styles that they have, but particularly those sport jeans. Now, this is a New York-based brand and they sell 100% cotton jeans. They claim to be like an American icon, which is kind of interesting because it was only founded in 2018. Like, how iconic can you be in less than 10 years? But they really have sort of become iconic, especially among these young celebrities. These are also sold at places like Revolve and Bergdorf Goodman, so they definitely have a wider distribution network as well. And last but certainly not least, brand number 10 on my list is called Khaite, and it's spelled Khaite, but I did look it up and I believe it's pronounced Kate. It was founded in 2016 and it's also based in New York. This brand really is more on the designer side. I would say most of the other brands on this list are sort of the mid-tier luxury brands. They're not necessarily the high-end luxury brands. Like think Gucci, Prada, Valentino. But this brand is kind of more, if it's a spectrum, it's a little bit closer to like the designer range because their jeans retail for $620 to $820. So very, very expensive pair of jeans. And because they're so expensive retail, they do resell for between $100 to $400 plus, depending on the style and how popular they are. Honestly, it is crazy that these are so expensive because they don't look that special to me. When I browse through their website, they just look very standard. There's nothing particularly unique about them, but I think that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be timeless fashion that you could wear for your entire life. I mean, if I'm going to spend $800 on a pair of jeans, then I better be wearing it for my entire life. And I would, again, just always focus on those baggier, looser styles of pants. Overall, I just hope that you take with you that style is king. Brand does matter, but definitely don't discount style for brand. I know sometimes when I see BOLO brands in the thrift store, I get so excited, and I've definitely made the mistake before where I just buy the item because it's a BOLO brand and I'm so excited that I found it, only to realize later that I shouldn't have bought that because it's not a desirable style and it's probably going to take forever to sell and it's not going to sell for as much as I thought it would. keep that in mind, of course, with all of these brands. If you're new to my channel, my name is Laura. I've been reselling since 2018 and even ran a resale business full-time for 2 years. Since then, I got my master's in business administration, and now I'm using this channel to analyze the business side of resale. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Please leave a comment down below and let me know, have you ever heard of these brands before, or were any of them new to you? And what did I miss? What brands are you loving selling right now in 2026? Please go ahead and check out my current experiment, which is going on right now. My most recent video in the experiment is my week 1 update, and I would love it if you would go check that out and give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.